마이크. Dear family and friends, Vanakkam, Prem Namaskaram, Namaste, Om Sai Ram, and good morning or good day to all of you. We've assembled here to pay our respects to our beloved. I want to ask you, wherever you're sitting, just to bow your heads in prayer so we can pray. Ask God's grace, be here with us, so this soul can take leave from this earthly plane. Om Gajananam Buddhaganati Sevitam Kapit Jambo Palachar Bhakshanam Omasatam Shokavinash Karakam Namami Vigneshwara Padapanjakam Om Shantakaram Bhujagashenam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadaram Gaganasatrisham Meghavarnam Shubhagam Lakshmikantam Kamalanenam Yogavindram Gamyam Vande Vishnum Dakshineshwaranashikaya Srinilakantaya Vishwajaya Tasmai Shri Karaya Namah Shivaya. Om Shanti 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 Om. Thank you very much, dear family and friends. We're going to call on our MC, Master of Ceremonies, to offer, celebrate this life. Thank you.
Good morning, all. Thank you all for being here today. In times of loss, it can be hard to find the right words, but we come together as family and friends to support each other and to share in the remembrance of Sinthamoney, also known to most as Cooks and to some as Cynthia, who was a sister, an aunt, a family member, a friend, and colleague. Let us find comfort in the cherished memories we hold dear. My name is Reddy, and I'm one of Cook's many cousins. For me, it's also an extremely difficult day to bid farewell to my dear cousin. There will be time to pay your final respects before we proceed to the crematorium at 1 promptly. Can we ask that the last 10 minutes be left for the immediate family to pay their final respects? For now, we'll allow the body to rest and wait for others to join, and I'll come back shortly where we'll continue with a few speeches as well as some voice recordings from people that could not be here. Thank you.
We'll have you now. Interview. Make an announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, the coffin has been opened, so for those who would like to pay respects, please feel free. If you'd like to come through from my left and then pass on my right.
fait. Check on YouTube, search on YouTube.
Thanks again to everyone for being here. We will kick off now with a few tributes and speeches. We will have a few speakers from the Public Protector's Office. First up, we'll invite Reddy to please.
Firstly, I'd like to extend a word of greeting to Cynthia's family, Cynthia's brothers, sisters, cousins, and her friends. I also want to greet the PPSA family and thank them for coming here today. I really don't know what to say, to be honest. It's a very difficult moment for us as a team, as the PPSA family. And I was just thinking that we feel so burdened, so saddened. And I'm thinking of Cynthia's family. What they may be going through right now. It is not, I can't even begin to imagine the emotions, the sense of loss, the deep pain that you are all going through. I want to thank you, Cynthia's family, for welcoming us into your home from the first day. You really made us feel part. You allowed us to share in your grief. And even today, I really must thank you that you allowed us to be part of the ceremony this morning. The prayers that were held at the house. I thank my colleagues who were also there. We have colleagues from the office who also joined the prayers. It was a beautiful ceremony. It was moving. It was deep, but at the same time also comforting and giving some sense of peace. What has happened, it happened so quick. We have not had an opportunity to really digest. But it is what it is, and we are saying to you as Cynthia's family that our hearts are with you. Your grief is our grief, your pain is our pain. Cynthia has been part of the PPSA family for many years. Almost 20, more, if I'm not mistaken, at different levels. And she's been working with me in my team, and since last year you could see that Cynthia was not okay. But you know, Cynthia never said anything. You would meet her walking along the passages, you could see that she's weak. It only took a lot for her to say to us that she is not well, and that there is something that she has to come to terms with. As an office, we really tried to support her to the best of our ability. Sometimes I think we could have done more with hindsight, but We are comforted that we really did make it clear to her that we are with her. She knows. We had that conversation that she must not feel alone, that we are with her, that we will support her to the best of our ability, and that whatever that she needs, we will provide. Cynthia was a very professional person, very upright. She really, when she could, did her work to the best of her ability. She really would come to work when she was not well, or even during the day when Cynthia was not well, you go to her desk and see that she's not well, and she'd say, "No, give me a moment. I will be fine." We want to say thank you to Cynthia's family for sharing all the year, for allowing us to share in her life, for sharing her with us as an institution for all of these years. As an institution, we will continue with our work. The greatest challenge and burden rests with the family. How are they going to go on without Cynthia? But we have faith that in time, the healing will come, and we will make peace that Cynthia was once part of our life. She will not think that she will ever leave, because she lives in our hearts and in our minds. So we just want to say we stand with you, Cynthia's family. We really don't know what more we can say or do, but we are extending to you our love. And even in the absence of Cynthia, Cindy, we are here in whichever way, whatever that you may need. Our colleagues are here, most of them from Pretoria, but also from Gauteng office, where Cynthia started to work at recently when she really got sick and couldn't travel for long distances. It's our way of saying we are with you, we stand with you, and we pray with you and for you during this time. And to Cynthia, our sister, our colleague, we pray for God's peace, for God's grace upon your soul. May you rest in peace. You are a peaceful person, and I'm sure wherever that you are resting, you will always be at peace. Thank you.
Thank you, Leslie. We'll now call upon Neo. Konrad, sorry, I will let you go.
Good morning, everyone. Hello, everyone. To Cynthia Reddy's family, Miss Reddy, to her friends, condolences to you. We feel your loss. We feel your pain. As yes. I had a privilege of knowing Miss Cynthia Reddy beyond being a colleague to me. When I joined Public Protector's Office in Mafeking, that was in 2005. I found Miss Reddy there. Oh, Miss Reddy, such a kind-hearted person. Was a very peaceful person. A woman of few words. That was Cynthia. For the longest time between her and Miss Reddy and myself, we were colleagues, but we didn't have much to say to each other. It was just, good morning, how are you? And then we will pass. But Cynthia's good morning, she always had that beautiful smile on her face. And with her red lipstick that we love so much. On a daily basis. And one day I decided to go to her office. Wow. She welcomed me. She received me with a very warm welcome. We sat down. We talked for the longest time. Oh, on the day I got to know so much about Cynthia, about her family. From my side as well. She got to know about my family. She told me that every weekend she will travel to Pretoria, to Gauteng province, because her family was in Joburg, just to come and spend time with her family. That's how family orientated she was. Cynthia loved you, you know. Miss Reddy's family, Cynthia loved you. You don't have to hear it from me. You know it. And she was able to show her affection towards you. I think it was around 2008, 2009. Through transfer, she joined the Johannesburg office, and I joined Pretoria, that's head office, Public Protector's Office. Yes, we kept in contact while she was in Joburg and myself in Pretoria. I got to know so much about what she was doing there. She loved traveling a lot. I know about all her overseas trip. I know all about her hiking adventures. And all the time she would encourage me, Nemo, you must make sure that you travel. There's just so much out there for you to see. And I was saying, Cynthia, I don't have money. I was like, you don't have to have money, man. You just travel. We really kept contact with Cynthia until 2020 in August. She then joined head office. She was not in good health. When she joined head office, Cynthia was not in good health. She was not so well. She told me everything. She told me all why she had to come to head office. She was not very well, but she was so happy. She was very much happy that she's now in the head office. Despite the distance she had to travel to get to work. And by that time, I was sharing office with Cynthia. It's a big office actually. It's the three of us. Now Bongi here, a colleague. But then before Bongi joined us, there were two other colleagues who had already left. And so it was just me, Miss Reddy, and Bongi here. Despite her ill health, Cynthia was such a dedicated person when it comes to her work. She was not well at all, yet she carried herself with so much grace. Came to work. She had her moments of complaining about work pressures. Yet she will make sure that tomorrow she will come to work. And she worked to the best of her ability. January in 2024. I took leave until the 21st. And during that time, I was in contact with her. She told me, "No, I am not well at all. No, I am sick." I told her I'm on leave. And she told me that she's on leave as well, but on the 17th, she's going to go to work. Just to go and change her password. And I was like, "Cynthia, but why do you have to go to work? You know, in this technology, you can just make a call." She said to me, "I've been calling no one is answering the phone, and I have to do work and submit it. And because of work that I have to do and submit, I need to help myself. So how I will help myself, I'll go to work and get the password changed." It's great. It's great. I will miss her so much. I miss her morning routine. She will have a routine every morning when she comes to work. You know how she will sit and enjoy her cup of tea. And that will be the time when we have our moment to talk about everything. And soon after she will be done with a cup of tea, Cynthia will start working. She will start working, and throughout lunchtime, Cynthia will still be working until it's 4 o'clock. getting clearly. When she told me about all the conditions, her health condition, I remember at the time I had to Google what she was telling me. I could not believe this is what Cynthia is living with. And like I said, she carried herself with so much grace. She never asked anyone for sympathy. Actually, myself and Bonki, we were the ones who will always ask, Cynthia, if you need anything, please talk to us. Who will help? I always ask her, Miss Reddy, when you want to go to the shops, please don't go alone. I will go with you. But Miss Reddy being Miss Reddy, she will silently walk out. When she come back, she will have her wings back. Sorry about that. Maybe that she went to the shops alone. That's why I'm saying she never asked for sympathy. That's good. And even when she was still on leave, I was on leave. I was so much looking forward to see her in the new year. But I never got to see her. It's so sad. I'm happy at the same time because at least throughout our telephone conversation, and she would always say to me how she always encouraged that I make time, that I make sure that I spend time with my family. Cynthia really loved her family, spending time with family. Family was everything to her. Thank you. I'll hand over to my colleague to say a few words. Good afternoon, everyone. I've never been so devastated by someone's death, but I think I share the same sentiments with Renee when it comes to who Miss Reddy was and how she was. For me, I found an old friend, good friend. I found a mother, somebody that has a very kind heart, somebody that is very soft-spoken. But when she says something, it will be something that is of value. When I told my family about Miss Reddy's passing, they were like, Cynthia. And when I kissed Cynthia, was passed. So that's the kind of relationship I had with Miss Reddy. The kindness, the beautiful energy that she carried with herself is something that I have also carried with me and learned and appreciate her. So today we might be mourning, but we're also celebrating the life that Miss Reddy shared with us. Every time she'd come in the office, smiling, morning, Bongi, hi Miss Reddy, oh you made it, how
how was the traffic today? And all of that. So, yeah, thank you very much. Greetings to the family of Cynthia, her friends, and the colleagues from the Public Protector South Africa. I'm here to apologize on behalf of the Public Protector. She wanted to be with us and the family as we bid farewell to Cynthia. However, due to prior commitments and the short notice in bidding farewell to Cynthia, she couldn't be with us this morning. She has written a message to the family that I will be reading. But before I do that, to make sure that I put this message into proper perspective, I will share a bit of Cynthia's professional time with us in the office. Cynthia joined the Office of the Public Protector as an investigator on the 1st of December 2002. She joined us in the Mafikeng office as an investigator. Our key mandate as the Office of the Public Protector, as stated in the Constitution, is to investigate complaints against government departments. It's mainly allegations of maladministration, improper conduct, and corruption, procurement irregularities, as well as appointment irregularities. We deal with complaints from everyone. Someone would be simply saying, for instance, my pension has not been paid, or someone would approach the public protector making allegations of abuse of power against ministers, including the president. So in brief, that is the nature of the work that we do. So when she started in Mafikeng, it was some of the cases that she dealt with. In 2008, she requested to be transferred to our Gauteng office, which is based in Braamfontein. And as the colleagues have said, Cynthia is one person who's family oriented, and her main reason for requesting to be moved from Mafikeng was that so that she can be closer to her family. In 2013, she was promoted to a senior position, which is a position of senior investigator, still based at the Gauteng office, dealing with more complex cases. And in 2020, she was transferred to head office, based in Pretoria. And her main responsibilities, I came closer to Cynthia when she moved to head office. I started working with her in my capacity as the head of the investigation branch at head office. And Cynthia dealt with some of the difficult cases. But when she moved to head office, she was already not okay. But one thing about Cynthia is that she was driven. No matter how sick she was, she would always push herself. And she was always on time. She would always leave on time, even in the afternoons. And some of the cases that she dealt with, like I said, it was not the easiest cases. Some would be complaints against government ministers. But one thing about Cynthia was that she was true to the commitment that she made to the Office of the Public Protector, that she will perform her work without fear or favor, and she will be independent. And that is Cynthia. On a personal level, I think one thing that I have learned from Cynthia is the love that she had for her family. I think everyone that came across Cynthia, we all knew about her family. And in one of my last conversations with her, it was one of those days when she came to work, she was not well. I sat with her together with our Chief Operations Officer, Advocate Nkapinde, just trying to persuade her and say, Cynthia, you are not well. But I think one thing that came across during that conversation, it was not an easy conversation, because what we're trying to find out is, and said, look, you are closer towards your retirement. But she was committed to her work. She had a love for her family, and she really felt that she wanted to see herself until her retirement age, which unfortunately it was 6 months from now in August. That is the Cynthia that we knew in the Office of the Public Protector. So coming to the message that comes from the Public Protector, Advocate Galega, the message says, "Dear Reddy family, I would like to extend my sincerest condolences on behalf of the management and Public Protector South Africa employees. Our hearts go out to the entire Reddy family during this incredibly difficult time. Ms. Cynthia Reddy was remarkable and an invaluable member of our office, and her contributions will not be forgotten. But beyond her professional accomplishments, Cynthia was a kind, compassionate, and caring individual who touched the lives of everyone around her. Cynthia was held in high regard by our management, employees, and many others. Her dedications and devotion to the Public Protector South Africa and the people whose lives she impacted will continue to be an inspiration for all of us. We are here to support you in any way we can. If there is anything that we can do to help, please don't hesitate to reach out. Once again, we offer our sincerest condolences for your loss. May cherished memories you shared with Cynthia bring you comfort and peace on the days ahead. With deepest sympathy, Advocate Kollega Galega. Thank you.
Thank you to the speakers, and thank you for those kind messages and words, and also for sharing with the family and friends how Cynthia was at her work. And what's very consistent is her grace, the person she was, what she stood for, the importance of family. We're now going to move on to a few speeches that have been sent by family members who unfortunately couldn't be here with us today. The first is from Cynthia's dad's brother, Victor. We were deeply saddened to hear about the passing of Cooks. May you find comfort in the cherished moments you shared together. And may the memory bring you peace and solace. During this time of loss, we want you to know that you are all in our thoughts and prayers. Cook's spirit and manner was kind and gentle. She had a special way about her that made you feel so comfortable. To Tony, Nelly, Jenny, Millie, Tilly, Cindy, and the rest of the family, we extend our deepest sympathies for your loss. In remembering the beautiful person Cooks was, we share some pictures of our memories with her in 2008 when she visited us with Mummy and Tony in New Zealand, and in 2002 when she visited us with Nelly in Australia. We hold those memories close to our hearts, and she will be deeply missed. Although we did not see or speak to her every day, she will always in our fond thoughts and prayers. With love, Uncle Vic Antimaya, V, Des, Cribs, and the rest of the Australian family. The second message is from Auntie Shami, my mum. She says, "My dearest family, Jenny, Nelly, Tilly, Millie, Cindy, Tony, and the entire extended family, I am deeply saddened and heartbroken at the loss of our dearest Cooks. There are no words to comfort you all during this difficult time. Let us remember Cooks for the beautiful, intelligent, graceful, calm, and dignified lady that she was. She fought her health battles for decades with grace and never complained. As we bid her farewell, I pray that her soul will rest in eternal peace. Please remember that you are not alone today during this difficult time. especially after losing Ishan a few weeks ago. Amma, Dad, and Nicole. Will always be watching over you. My thoughts and prayers are with you all. I'm so very sorry that I cannot be there. Love and condolences also from Abby and Sherry and Shemi. We now have a few recordings. The first one is from Cook's dad's sister, Manu right there.
Cynthia is resting and in peace and not in any pain. Tony, I thank you for all you are doing for the family. My deepest condolences to all of you.
From our cousin Yvonne.
It is indeed with very heavy hearts that we get together today to bid farewell to our dear Cooks, an amazing soul who touched the hearts of many with her calm, caring personality, and her smile that not only lit up her face but also lit up the room. Sherry, Ren, Dion and I were reflecting on our awesome school holidays in Durban with the cousins. Cooks was, of course, the key activity coordinator. Remember all those fun aerobic and dance class sessions at the Kenmore House? There was just so much of laughter and happiness. The endless board and card games, and Cooks loved taking us all on walks. I am also very grateful that Sanj and Anika got to spend time and know Cooks in Auckland, Brisbane, and our trips back to South Africa. And we are so glad that we got to see her this past December. You leave us with all these great memories to cherish for the rest of our lives. As Mom said, you are no longer in pain or suffering, but now at peace. It was very comforting to know that you were surrounded by so much of love and care during your final moments. Rest in peace, our dear Cooks. Lots of love.
And then from another cousin, Sophie.
It is with heavy heart that I send this message. So unexpected. On my last visit, in November 24, when I saw you, I was so happy to see you healthy and in good spirits, even though you mentioned the lupus was back. We had a good visit and shared a few laughs. You wanted me to stay over, but my time was limited. I promised that I would visit on my next trip, but you did not wait for me. On my visits to South Africa, you always made time for me and welcomed me with a big smile and open arms. As I think back to our last conversation, we discussed you being the eldest granddaughter of our family, the firstborn, the matriarch. I cannot imagine the weight that must have been for you to bear. I recall when I was little, the adults would chastise us kids to not laugh or talk loudly or to disturb you as you were studying. You were very serious back then, and we would steer clear or else. As I became an adult, our relationship relationship changed. We were able to talk to each other freely, an undescribable connection, which will be carried in my heart forever. I looked up to you with much respect. I would proudly refer to you as my cousin, the lawyer. I feel privileged to have shared moments with you. Your influence, your spirit, your wisdom, the manner in which you carried yourself with pride and integrity, the calmness in your voice, and the tone when speaking captured our attention. Except when you were chastising someone, of course. You will always remain an influence in my life. Thank you for showing us the true meaning of grace. I will miss you dearly. Love always. Rest in peace, Cooks.
I'll now call on Reddy for the final speech.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for gathering here today to honor and celebrate the life of my beloved aunt, Sinthamoney Reddy, daughter of the late Reddy and the late Reddy. For those who may not know me, my name is Reddy. I'm a nephew. We come together not only to mourn her passing, but also to reflect on the countless ways she enriched our lives. Cooks was a remarkable person who touched our hearts, of many with her kindness, humor, and unwavering support, whether through her nurturing spirit or the laughter she brought into our lives. She has left an indelible mark on each of us. Cooks was born on 18th August 1960 and raised in Durban, Mabel. She was one of 6 sisters and had 2 brothers, Tony and the late Reddy. She was the eldest sibling. At a young age, Cooks pursued a law degree, the BA LLB, which combines the study of law with subjects from the arts and social sciences. She was the first member of her family to obtain a degree. After graduation, she met Priscilla Jana, a prominent activist. Following her association with Honorable Member Jana, she started her own practice as an attorney and worked as a researcher and reader for Judge Zakaria Yako. After her time under Judge Yako, she became an investigator for the Public Protector of South Africa. Just mentioning these few main points about her career shows that she had an amazing journey over the years. She faced unforeseen challenges, one being illness. During her studies, she suffered from encephalitis, which was very frightening for our family at the time due to the scarcity of medicine. However, with God's grace, with higher power, with her own strength, she pulled through and was given a chance to live fully and create an influence on many. Even after recovering from encephalitis, she continued to battle with lupus Cecily. What amazes me is her strength. For a young woman to complete her studies fully, endure such pain, and survive demonstrates incredible power and tenacity. Cooks love both solitude and peaceful moments, as well as sharing time with family during celebrations like Diwali, Christmas, New Year's Day, and family visits. She always looked forward to seeing her nieces and nephews. She was like a mother to them. Her heart truly belonged to all of us. She always kept herself in good health and remained active. I used to cherish the times we went hiking or on family getaways. She traveled to India in 2006, London in 2012, New Zealand in 2008 and 2019. Her travels to New Zealand were some of the most treasured memories shared with Uncle Victor and Auntie Maya. She supported us wholeheartedly. She always had time for her family and never hesitated to reach out. She was always a phone call away. Cooks always remained classy and understated. A family friend, Rashid Aliyah, described her as having high moral standards, good faith, honesty, and always being jovial. Despite facing hardships, she endured with fortitude. Cooks was always proud of her family's and friends' achievements. She wanted us to progress in power and live happy lives. As we say goodbye to Cooks today, we take solace in knowing she is finally free, reunited with her family in heaven and all those who loved her before. She was the glue that held our family together, always welcoming us with her radiant smile and open arms. Though our hearts ache, we will forever cherish the treasured moment she gifted us. May her soul rest in eternal peace, cradled in the love she so freely gave. Let us honor her memory by living with the same resilience, kindness, and dedication to her family that defined her remarkable journey. As Helen Keller once said, what we have once enjoyed deeply, we can never lose. Cooks will always remain a part of us, her laughter echoing in our gatherings, her courage guiding us through hardships, her love binding us together now and always. Rest easy, dear Cooks. Your legacy lives on in every life you touch. I have something a bit personal that I wrote for Cooks. At the time, around New Year's, when we sat around the campfire, there was flames, and I thought to myself, what an amazing story and what an amazing poem I can actually create, thinking of this fire, about how it shares, how it speaks. And at that time it was generalized, but when Cooks passed away, it just gave me more motivation to make it personal about her and those that are passed on. It's called The Flame Story. A flame starts quietly. It begins as a small spark, flickering in the darkness. Its light is dim and its warmth is barely felt. But it is alive and full of potential. In the beginning, the flame seems uncertain, swaying gently as it's testing its strength. Even then, it has the ability to grow, to shine brightly, and to last. As it grows, the flame starts to dance. It reaches upward, stretching toward something unknown and infinite. Its moments are smooth and unpredictable, sometimes graceful, sometimes wild. The flame reacts to its surrounding. It bends with the wind, but refuses to go out. It is full of energy and motion, showing us the beauty of persistence. Over time, the flame becomes steadier, its light shines brighter, and its warmth spreads further. It no longer flickers with doubt, but burns confidently. The flame knows its purpose, to bring light into darkness, to provide warmth in coldness, to fully exist in each moment. It doesn't question where it belongs, it simply shines. But even a flame cannot last forever. Gradually it begins to fade. Its bright glow turns into a gentle flicker. The warmth decreases, leaving a faint trace in the air like a memory. The flame understands its time is coming to an end, but it does not fight against it. There is no fear in its fading light, only acceptance. Then, with one last flicker, the flame goes out. The darkness returns. But it feels different now. The space where the flame once burned holds a special presence, a reminder of what was there. Even though the light is gone, its story remains, a tale of resilience and change, showing us the beauty can be found even in short or long moments. The flame tells a story without words. It communicates through its flickers and dances, its warmth and glow. It reminds us that life isn't measured by how long we live, but by how brightly we shine while we are here, and by the warmth we leave behind when we are gone. Thank you.
Terrific. So, if there's anyone that would still like to pay respects, please, I ask you to please come through, and thereafter we'll close and we'll keep the last 10 minutes for the immediate family. Thank you. And once we're done, just for everyone to know, there are some refreshments and snacks at the back. Before we close, just a few announcements. The body will proceed from here as soon as we've done the final rites with the family to the Brixton crematorium. The cremation will be at 1:45. Post that, there is lunch that's being served at the home at 1 Hollywood in Northcote.
Thank you.
I thought we'd leave it. I thought we'd leave it. No.